Too much shot I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch. Go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. This is Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
29-yard line.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Robbie Anderson. His sixth touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
His kick is
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Eagles 7, Browns nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Wilson. Got the connection here to Bourne. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run. Good. For 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw again on second down, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Here's Tannehill. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Sideline throw. That's caught by Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They snap it to Tannehill. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall. Down. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. Left side here to Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. On the tackle that time, it's Trey Waynes.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for the Browns. 46 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Randy Bullock set to kick.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Antonio Gibson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Gibson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Complete.
DJ Moore, 76 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
40 extra point.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14. Browns 7.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Forced out to his left. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. From the gun, it's a run from Williams. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The tackle made at the 30.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 31. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
2.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Randy Bullock set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashad Breeland. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 18.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
It's 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Alert. Check out.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt. Bullock's kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past him.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Cook on the toss left. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's got his target. That's more. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
26 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Off play action, Tannehill. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there and a first down. On first down, Tannehill. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
It's second down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They run the counter with Cook. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Might have needed just one more block. As it stands, 37-yard return. And the Eagles will have great... starting field position here as they take over.
44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Open man is Robbie Anderson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Robbie Anderson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Wilson. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Browns 17. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they just had that pick-6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Williams. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got Lockett. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First and 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On first and 10, it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He'll try. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
Sean Williams.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Damian Williams.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
Stephon Tuitt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
And 7. At the
now second and 7 from the 23.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Eagles 28, Browns 17.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Third down.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more.
Tannehill's pass.
Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
And
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tackle made there by Jonathan Cyprien.
At the 47-yard
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and it's third down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
8 yards.
The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 23. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On 1st down, Cook. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Now Tannehill. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Let's get this. Check. 14, got it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. They'll run on first down. Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Escaping the pressure right. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. On first down, Cook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing now, Tannehill. Flushed out right. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the